How's it going, folks? Welcome back to another episode on the farm. Right now, I'm just down here by the pond, watching the pond do pond things. Are those seagulls? No, I don't know. We're down here, by the pond, watching the pond things. Very poorly, but it's doing pond things. Yeah, the pond's not a fun place to be right now. If I said they messed up on the pond, I feel like that's a massive understatement. Like, mess up doesn't truly describe what has transpired here. I'll show you that. You see that stump right there? Stump right there? We're supposed to be in the middle. We're supposed to have stumps in the middle of the pond. Do we have stumps in the middle of the pond? No, we do not. Is the pond deep enough to have fish? We don't know. Is the pond the shape it's supposed to be? No, it's not. Is the pond where it's supposed to be? No, it's not. So yeah, we have a bit of a mess on our hands. Our road to the back of the property is non-existent. Our pile of dirt, that we're supposed to have a much larger pile of dirt than this, because who knows what they're doing. But yeah, this used to be, this all used to be grass. Nice grass, green. This used to be a road right here. You could drive back to the backside where we had the tree stands for hunting. Can't get back there anymore. Now if we take a gander over here where they just left this huge pile of stumps and logs, it's another pond back here. And then where we used to because that road that we just looked at was passable, so we used to come through here. Can't do that anymore. That's all holding water. Those are supposed to be in the pond. There's no excuse for that. I could have just left a couple stumps in the pond and then just left it in the middle while you're digging it out and then just let it fill up. But no. So we have that stump there, we have a stump here, and we have like one or two stumps right there poking out. And that's it. There's nothing in the middle, and we're trying to get fish structure. It kind of needs to be where the fish want to hide. If I'm a herring or something like that, it's going to come and looking for a meal, I'm not going to be looking for the meal 10 feet deep. But when the stumps, where your place for the fish to hide, is up at the front, hey, that's a free meal. Because the fish don't have anywhere to hide at. You see all this. It's just like all the way back there. Like that isn't even. That's a good 50 yards, probably. Like, all torn up for what? That's the question. All torn up for what? But it's just like all this is torn up. Like, for what reason? There isn't one. This is all. This was supposed to be all passable. It's supposed to be drivable. It's not really. There's supposed to be a road up here. Actually, they're supposed to put in a road that goes around the pond. And this berm was supposed to be a lot bigger. And the reality of the situation is, there is one reason we were gonna put a pond here, okay? So folks, there's one reason. Do you know what that reason is? It's because of this. And all this water. Say, hey, make it useful. Make a pond. And where's the pond at? Where you say, yeah, is it here? No, the pond's over there. There's really no words to explain how poorly this job was done, in all honesty. But, they moved on, said, hey, it's time to move along, and we're here left with this mess to try to figure out how to fix it. What we're thinking, honestly, is back where that pile is, way back there, is put a berm around that comes all the way around behind this pond. Behind there, all the way around to somewhere in here. And then pretty much do that, and then dig all of this out, and then that'll probably double the size of the pond, honestly. And then all of this, where it's wet, will be in the pond, hopefully. And then we have all these trees and stuff that are gonna be in there, and make a good environment for the fish. What the? This is a 5-gallon bucket. Wow. Wow. I'm trying to get the dirt out of it. That's exactly what I want in my dirt. How hard is it to just keep things clean, pick up your stuff? It's really not that difficult. See, I can do it. It's not that hard. But yeah, the pond is there. It's gonna take a while to fix it. Not only the best part is not only did they mess up this, they messed up our road down there, so that road is horrible, awful. You'll see that when we drive back up. But it's just, all of it is just a mess. But that is life. They're supposed to put, here's a good one. See that down there, that drain pipe? All the way down there, it's supposed to come to here. Does it come to here? Nah, they just made it a river. We just have a river that goes down there now. It's just fantastic. Nothing but 5-star reviews for those guys. Definitely. But hopefully, we aren't going to be able to get fish. We probably aren't going to be able to get fish in here this year, honestly. Unfortunately. Because of all this. So, take this year to try to get it all cleaned up. And then, hopefully you can stock fish next year or late this year. It depends when we can get this fixed. So pretty much moving on now, we are going to go back up to the house and we are going to start planting grass seed, which is awesome. We've leveled out. I know you watched in the last video. We kind of started leveling out around the house. We have one spot left, and we're going to try to plant grass seed so we can get some grass growing when it comes time to get our CO so we can get in here. So let's head back up to the house and get that going, guys. Here we have our handy dandy little bag and a little bag spreader thingamabobber. It's already put together. That looks like a lot of mechanics. Got this guy. Okay, goes around there. Let's see. This goes here. This goes here, right? I think so. Let's see. I don't know if I got it, but I'm very confused by this contraption, but hey. What kind of grass is it? Oh, I'm learning, guys. So you put this on 4.5, then you gotta tighten this down so it doesn't go nowhere. Oh wait, that's not on 4.5. Is that on 4.5? I'll say that's on 4.5. This put together now. It's time for that fun part. We get to go spread grass seed. This is gonna be so entertaining. Me walking back and forth. Yay. one of your favorite chips, as you would call it, Cheetos. Interesting about the origin of Cheetos. I know a lot of people know about the origins of Hot Cheetos, but not a lot know about how Cheetos themselves came to be. And I actually saw a video on a channel called Food Theory about how Cheetos were made. It's really interesting. So pretty much, they, back in the, sheesh, I know it's like, probably, I'm not exactly sure when. Back in the day, let's just go with that. Back in the day, there's this company, and they made cow feed out of corn. And so they had their machines, and they'd be pumping out the cow feed with their corn. And then what happened is their machines would get so warm it would get the corn so hot that it would start to gum up the machine. It would moisten the corn and then put it through the machines, and that would help clean it up. And I don't know, this is just a normal thing. And then one day, one of the guys that worked there takes out the waste, pretty much, of the corn, and he takes it home. And, you know, he gets some seasonings and everything, cleans it all up, tries it, and he's like, man, this is good. Takes it back to the office, you know, shares it with the other guys. They're like, wow, this is good. So pretty much this cow feed company completely rebrands itself, changes the name and everything, and that's where Cheetos come from. It's the byproduct of cow feed.